So I am more than aware with the fact that this game has been out for nearly a month now. You don't have to comment saying that. I'm aware. However, the Batgirl DLC just came out. The first true DLC. I don't really count the Red Hood or the Harley Quinn DLCs. So, the first true DLC has just come out. And in my mind, there are two types of reviews. There's either I just got this game and I've played it a little bit and I want to let you know my thoughts on it so far. And then there's the review where I've played this game extensively and I want to give an overall review of the time that I've spent. They're both good in their own aspects. Usually I do the right away ones, like I immediately talk about the game after I've only spent a few hours or whatever on it, which is fine, like I said. However, I wanted to give this game a different kind of review. Like since this is more of a review of the entire series as well as the Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight, the name of the game, in case you didn't know. I haven't recorded the gameplay yet. That seems to be something that I'm doing now. Like, I'll record the audio, like, oh, I feel like talking about something. Let's talk about it, and then record the gameplay 6 days later, and be like, what the fuck? But, I'm sure I didn't leave in any spoilers or anything. I might have even, like, played a little bit of the Batgirl DLC or Harley Quinn or whatever, just to avoid showing any spoilers or something with the main story, because I did end up completing it. Well, the main story, that is. I'm not done with the side quests because there's so fucking many, not to mention the, like, 270 Riddler fucking, what are they? Riddler missions or whatever the fuck. That, I'm never gonna complete those. Honestly, who's gonna complete all of those? Besides people that just have lost their fucking minds. But I haven't even talked about the game. This game, my opinion, fantastic. Before I go any further, this is the third game in the Arkham series. There was Arkham Asylum, then Arkham City, and now Arkham Knight. I believe there was Arkham Origins. I didn't play it. And I believe that Arkham Origins was made by a different developer or something and had no direct connection to the Arkham series. Even though it was named Arkham Origins, it still didn't have any connection to this story in particular. So, take a drink of water. The story throughout Arkham Knight and the other games is all connected. So, with that being said, this is kind of like the end. No spoilers, but this is kind of like the end to the Arkham series, in my opinion, with the way it ended. I believe it's the end. But I will say that this game visually is fantastic. It's just very beautiful. It's the cutscenes and just the entire city, everything is just really quite visually appealing. The gameplay it can get dull, I will admit that. You can basically get through the game with just mashing X through all the fight scenes, but that's okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated at all, by any means. Like, you don't have to hit these ridiculous combos to take out enemies. You can just pretty much just spam X and you'll be okay. Maybe counter sometimes with Y, but after that, I mean, it's not too difficult, which is perfectly fine, especially with as much as you do throughout the game. Like, that's pretty much the game. I think that it's good that they don't overcomplicate it, because it would get very tiresome very quickly to just keep doing these complicated combos and whatever to dispatch small groups of enemies when there's a big chance that there's another small group of enemies in the next fucking room. So you're gonna do it all over again, and it would just make the game way longer for no real reason. I do really like that they brought the Batmobile in. I think you use it a little too much, but it's really fun when you do. Like, the mechanics and everything, it's really fun. I gotta say. So I'm really glad that they brought that. It actually kind of refreshed the game a little bit, rather than it just be mindless beating up, you know, thugs or whatever. You get the chance to ride around in a Batmobile and kill mindless tanks. Took another drink of water. But the story I thought was pretty cool, decently long. Well, I take forever to complete games, so it took me basically the entire month. But it is decently long, especially when there's so many side quests left afterwards. And yeah, one thing I will say, this is a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, but I really didn't like the way that they portrayed Robin in this. Like, Robin is supposed to be like your sidekick. He's supposed to be cool like you, like a badass, and he's just a whiny pussy in this game. I don't know why they made him like that. It's like, but Batman, I can help you too. Batman, why don't you ever ask for my help? Come on, Batman. It's ridiculous. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm Batman, I can deal with it on my own. You stay doing whatever the fuck I told you to do. It's ridiculous. I really didn't like him, and I really don't like how he looks. I have to use one of the Robin skins that gives him his hair back in the old suit, because I really don't like how he looks in this. But yeah, overall, this game is fantastic. I would absolutely recommend it. I would tell you to play the other Arkham games first, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Those two are fantastic as well. I thoroughly enjoyed playing both of them. So I would say give those a playthrough and then come to this one so that the story makes sense. You don't really have to know the story, but some of like the dialogue and like cutscenes, whatsoever you, lead back to those. And there's a lot of little Easter eggs that give, you know, credit or like a callback to the old games. So overall, fantastic game. Really enjoyed playing it. I'm still gonna put so many more hours into it because there's so many fucking side quests, which is fine. I'll kill myself doing the Riddler quests, so that'll be fantastic. And yeah, pretty easy achievements as well if you're into that kind of thing. I am, so it was cool. Besides like the Riddler, oh boy, I just can't say enough of how outrageous it is. It's truly outrageous how many Riddler quests there is. But that's my review of this game, Arkham Knight. Definitely pick it up on the Xbox One, PS4, not the PC. I wouldn't recommend it on the PC. You probably don't want to do that. Sorry, PC gamers. On this one, you're not the master race. But that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you did enjoy. Pick up this game, let me know what you think of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.